can y'all just stop for a moment and let me put you on something, okay? I want to be the first to tell you to go read this series. There's 5 or 6 books in the Gone series. I also hate using the inverted filter because it makes me really confused and disoriented. But I really recommend this series. It's almost like a dystopian or like fantasy kind of intertwined. So this is spoiler free. I read this book years ago, and it is still one of my favorite reads ever. I always tell people to go read it, but so it's about, so hang on, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books in the series. So there's Gone, Hunger, Lies, Plague, Fear, and Light. And so suddenly it's about 15 or 16-year-olds, and it's a YA, and then all of a sudden one day all of the adults are gone. They're just gone from the world. They just disappear. And these 15-year-olds are left to fend for themselves, make, food for themselves, and also take care of like children and babies and all kinds of things. So some of it's kind of like graphic and like hard to read at some points. And if you could probably guess what happens in the second book and the 4th book, because it's called Hunger. So they go through a period where there's a loss of food, so you can kind of infer some things that might happen because they're starving. And then the other one's Plague, so you can also kind of infer some things that happen in that one. But essentially some of them discover that they have powers, and it's just insane. So it's like a dual POV, and I think it's for being dual in the 2nd or 3rd book, I think. But it mainly follows Sam and like his friends, and he's like the main character. Until you get to know the rest of them. So let me put you on this. Please go read it. If you have read it, let me know in the comments, because if you know, you know. And if you haven't read it, go read it and then come back here and let me know what your thoughts are. But I read it years ago, and I highly recommend this book, this whole series, to a lot of people. It was one of my favorite books, like probably when I was in high school, and it's still one of my favorite book series. I would reread it. I reread it like twice. And so, yeah, let me know if you like it or if you don't like it. But I liked it. So let me put you on it first. And if it becomes popular on Book Talk, then you know where you heard it first. You heard it here